Previously on a revenge hunt, the werewolves attacked Donia and wreaked monumental havoc in the town, killing many people and destroying several infrastructures. But the police and the military soon overpowered them and sent them back to the jungle. The Rogers died in the war, but Meriam survived. The government set up a refugee camp where the survivors took shelter. At the camp, Meriam confessed everything to the police and they went in search of Rev Justin. Unfortunately, he was nowhere to be found, both among the dead and the living.
The sheriff assigned the investigation to a reputable and tough detective named Buckner. With over 20 years' experience and uncountable successful cases under his belt, Buckner took up the case and launched a manhunt for Justin, dead or alive. Meriam was taken into a comfortable custody where she told Buckner and his team everything that she knew about Justin. Her information helped in the investigation. Later, Buckner found a few people among the survivors who claimed that they remembered seeing Justin the night before the invasion, loading his car with boxes. One particular man was confident of seeing Justin trying to leave the town in a hurry. He said he had gone to see Justin at his church for some urgent issues. But he had met the priest rushing outside his apartment carrying 2 big luggage boxes in each hands. When the man had asked Justin where he was going, Justin had told him that he wanted to take the luggage to a destitute shelter in a nearby neighborhood. The man said he had noticed that Justin was uneasy around him and unusually unfriendly towards him that night.
He told me to come back the next day. Something felt weird about him that night, but I couldn't probe him further.
All these testimonies pointed to one thing. Justin was the prime suspect and he might have fled the town the previous day to the tragic visit of the werewolves. Since the history of Donia, there had never been such an attack before. For the beasts to come into the town, it meant that someone in the town must have used them against Donia. The beasts couldn't have come there on their own, no matter what. Further investigations revealed that Justin was alive and had fled to Italy. It took Buckner almost 1 year to catch Justin in Italy, where he was heading a church and had returned to burying Josh. He was arrested and extradited back to the US, where he was brought in for questioning. At first, he attributed his actions to the instructions from God. But after so much pressure and psychological torture, he confessed to all the allegations, but he wasn't remorseful. He blamed his parents' deaths on Donia and claimed to have achieved his lifelong dream of taking revenge on Donia. He also expressed his regrets of sparing Meriam.
I should have killed that small rat, but I thought I've totally indoctrinated her into my vision. I should have known that she was weak and might snitch me out one day. But it's fine, she lost her stupid human parents, and that's enough punishment for her. She should also feel the pain of losing one's parents to murderers.
When Buckner asked him about the necklace he used for his supernatural connection to the werewolves, he said he had burned it immediately he got to Italy after his escape from Donia on the night before the beasts invaded the town. Buckner handed him over to the authorities and he was charged to court. Meriam was also there to testify against him. The overwhelming evidence against him was enough proof to nail him. Also, he pleaded guilty to all counts, not even his lawyer could help him. The trial lasted for 3 months, and the judge gave him the death penalty by electrocution on the electric chair. On the day he was sentenced to death, his final words were chilling and void of repentance.
Today, you will kill my body, but you can't kill my spirit. My spirit is stronger than my body. Watch your backs, Donia, I'm coming back, and my return will be more brutal.
Life gradually returned to normal in Donia after some years and the government continued to rebuild the town. But Meriam didn't recover fully from her losses. A kind family adopted her and took her away from Donia. They treated her well with love, just as the Rogers did, but things were never the same for her again. She didn't go back to her werewolf family in the jungle. She wished to bring her brother to civilization, just as Rogers did for her years back, but it was impossible for her to do it. Regarding her blood parents, her father was never known nor located. Her mother, who was the pregnant woman who had run into the werewolf jungle, her story was never traced nor found. It was as if she was a spirit who had dropped from the skies with Meriam and her twin brother inside her womb. Whatever chased her into the waiting arms of the werewolves remained a mystery forever. Not even priest Justin knew the truth.